Charleston County leaders are asking residents to weigh in on the future of transportation projects across the area. The county has launched the second phase of public outreach on its proposed 2026 transportation sales tax program, which could fund infrastructure, transit, and greenbelt projects for years to come. Joining us now to talk more about the proposal and how the public can get involved is Eric Adams with Charleston County Government. Well, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So, first just give us an overview of what this proposed transportation sales tax exactly is.
Sure. So the transportation sales tax funds infrastructure, green space, and transit throughout Charleston County. So it's a half penny on every dollar that's spent in Charleston County. We're moving into phase 2 of our public outreach for a potential 2026 referendum. So we're really excited to reach out to the public and get more input from them.
Awesome. And bouncing off that second phase, what kind of feedback are you hoping to hear from residents right now?
Yeah, so we are looking for feedback on the plan, the proposed projects that we've put out there. So there's projects throughout the county that we've put into this draft plan that County Council has approved, but County Council wants feedback from the public. What do you like? What do you not like? Because we understand that different areas of the county have different needs. Different people want to see different types of improvements. So really just getting more feedback, because ultimately we want a plan that the community will support, but also that will improve quality of life throughout Charleston County.
Amazing. Now, this draft plan was shaped by a lot of community input already. What were some of the biggest transportation needs people, talked about?
Yeah, so the main point that we heard was congestion, and frustration around growth. So we know that Charleston's going through some growing pains. It's a very popular place to live. So the transportation sales tax is a way to offset that and to preserve quality of life, whether that be around mobility, traffic issues, transit, bike and ped access, and also preservation of green space. So preserving the natural beauty here in Charleston County. So the half-cent sales tax is an opportunity for us to address those concerns that we are hearing from the public.
What are some challenges you have faced, with this whole project?
Well, based on the needs of the first phase, we received numerous projects that totaled $68 billion. Well, this is proposed to raise $4.25 billion. So you can see the need and the desire is much more than the funding that's going to be available. So what that results in is some tough decisions on what will be accomplished. And that's what we're trying to help County Council understand the needs, but also the data behind where we can get the biggest improvement, biggest bang for our buck around use of this funding.
I mean, what would you say to people who do not want this?
So I think, the half-cent sales tax is a mechanism that state law allows for local entities, such as the county, to kind of control our own destiny. We know that SCDOT owns most of the roads in Charleston County. They have their hands full with interstates and bridges. So this is a mechanism or opportunity for funding to be identified to kind of bridge that gap here locally, where we can address local concerns around intersection safety, congestion. Without this, we do not have that opportunity, and we would be totally reliant upon the state level of funding to address the issues.
And this is in the people's hands. Like you were saying before, you guys have several public meetings that people can go to and get information and talk about this. When are those, and why is this important for residents to show up?
Yeah, so we'll have 3 public meetings in person. They'll start March 16th, then on the 23rd and 30th. Those will be at 6:30. The first one will be in Mount Pleasant. Then we'll be in North Charleston at Park Circle, and then on James Island. So we really want people to come out and get involved in the process, because ultimately this is about developing a plan to preserve quality of life. But we want to know
what the people think.
Yeah, we know what the data says, but we also want to verify that with what the people will support.
What can people expect if they go to one of those meetings?
So we'll overview the process so far, but specifically we'll get into the plan that's proposed. So we'll talk about the different funding allocations by category: transit, green space, and then infrastructure. And we'll dive into the infrastructure category and talk about specific projects and programs that would be part of that over the life of the 25-year program. And
for people watching right now, where can they go to kind of see this draft plan?
So our website is at charlestontransportation.com. If you go there, you're able to take the survey. Very important. We encourage people to get out there and take that survey. But you also can see the plan there and exactly what isn't included. And then we just encourage you to comment on what you like and what you don't like, so that County Council can be informed and make adjustments as necessary.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Sure. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
We'll be back right after this.